Wow, y'all jumped on quick. Hello, folks. Happy Friday to everybody. Oops. I always hit that button extra. I do have some mango habanero wings warming up, so I will be stepping off camera shortly to pull them. Of course, work is always busy, especially your line of work. Look at all of the offers that I'm never going to actually use because I don't play my faction or the island. Even though I am eventually just going to go ahead and buy VC and unlock all of the shit from the island, like the hair, particularly for the men and women, and probably the face masks too. Not all of the face masks, but the content that I could actually stand to use when I'm done uploading. I'm just going to go ahead and get that out of the way. So today we're going to do something a little different. And see how this workflow works because my friend AC has been basically doing this for his creations, which is he's like just building the bases of his CAWS, like the faces and body morphs, and then going back and doing all of the decoration, like tattoo work, attires, and stuff like that, after he's done the foundation for the creation. So I'm gonna see if that will actually help me pull things off a little bit faster here. So, no completed work here, obviously, at least from start to finish. Not yet, anyway. We're picking through some. Oh, hello, Ricky, Mr. Whitney. How you doing? I got 5 bases that I'm going to try to crank out here, and then see where we go from there. And we are starting with the 2026 version of Haley Jonas. And where is my music stuff? I'm gonna go with some beats. At least for now. Meow. Exactly. She would be like the scene from Batman Returns where Catwoman introduces herself to Batman and Penguin says meow and then the entire mall explodes. That would be her. Pretty accurate. No, actually. Everyone that I've completed thus far is uploaded to Community Creations. This here is the start of my next batch, if you will, of creations. Well, there is one that I haven't uploaded, but he's more like a work in progress. Contrary to what you might think, there is actual differences in the chests aside from the breast size. Like, I wish they would let me zoom into the actual section here, but if you're paying attention to the collarbone area here, then you'll see from this selected chest that I have here, the collarbone is more protruded outward, which is more common to a woman who lifts weights. Her chest is going to have more muscle over the bone, whereas here you see less muscle. So those are things that I kind of look out for. I want Haley to be at least a D cup. See, this is the biggest bust size from large, but there's no definition in the collarbone. This would be more just for like a thick girl, thick chick, not necessarily a fit chick. And Haley is definitely on the fit side. So we're gonna go with that one. And then the same thing applies to the back area. You want to go for the fitness booty, as I like to call it. And there's a couple of choices. Greetings, oil. Let me go grab my food real quick. Ooh. Yes, she's got some junk in the trunk. Most of my girls do, as is widely known. I do have a type. She's going to need some more defined abs, so we'll go the Jade Cargill abs. I think we keep the rest the way it is. The only thing I'm doing right now is working on bases, which is just face, body, hair, and makeup. As always, this stream is sponsored by Sunny Delight. thicker eyebrows to cover the ones from the face texture. That might do. Yeah, that works for me. Now for the fun parts. Because as you recall, I did kind of sort of give her a haircut, and now I'm trying to decide whether I want to keep that hairstyle or maybe make her hair longer again. If anybody was going to make a what's her name, Lizzie Rain CAW, the new chick from NXT who uses that thunderstruck move, they have a version of that in this game, as a matter of fact. But if anybody was going to make her, this is the hair that they would use. That 80s style poofy hair. As you can see, I have it favorited because I am going to be using it for someone. I just haven't yet figured out who that is going to be. Looking for those half-shaved looks. I think they're in long, even though they should be in short. Let's go back to short and see if we can find it. I'm just blind. Which chances are I'm just blind. Alright, that's the one I had on her for 2K25. And I'm, like I said, I'm debating whether I want to keep this one or go with another style. Pros and cons, obviously. This hair being shorter, I can use it with more options for hats and jackets and stuff. But can I find something else? We're going to save that as a placeholder and just kind of keep on browsing here. I do like this one. That's the Zoe Stark hair. Let's see how it looks. For now, we'll go with that one. Yeah, thank you, Triv. You're not late. I've just been off for like half hour so far. Alright, let's have a win. I'm basically building out the bases for my next set of creations. So just face morphing, body morphing, hair and makeup. And wangs. Very nice. Yeah. ChatGPT is very effective in that, but I will give a fair bit of warning. You do also want to do your own edits and revisions to what it is you get specifically in terms of narration, because you don't want it to sound like AI. And what I mean by sounding like AI is that ChatGPT, it writes its wording out in a way that makes it really obvious that it's AI generated. You'll get like line breaks and stuff like that, and kind of like over dramatic prose, like saying something like, it's not like this, it's like that. Things of that nature. You can look out for that and revise that into your own wording. The three vignettes that I've made, the three videos with Phoenix and Ulrich and Riot, have either been just modified from my own writing or my own writing, basically. Or not necessarily my own writing, but modifying another thing in a way that I wrote. Like if you catch on to the one with Riot, basically a part of that was based off of the Bowery King, Lawrence Fishburne's character in the John Wick movies. At the start of John Wick 3, he makes that speech while John is gearing up. And he says, "Abandon all hope, you who come here, because you now stand in the presence of the motherfucking king." And the second I heard that, I was like, "Yep, I'm using that. I'm using that." And me and my boy ChatGPT made that happen. That is a good strategy there. I keep on calling you Oil. It's Ollie. There you go. But yeah. When you use it as a tool, that's when it really shows its strengths. But if you think that it's just going to do all the work for you, that's when you end up making stuff that isn't necessarily, quality. I'm gonna have to spin the face around here a little bit. Rotates. For those who don't recognize from the face texture, excuse me, this here is Madison Starr. Or will be once, we're all complete. Yeah, that right there, Pen, that goes in part of the process of you having to have a direction for it to go. Like I said, you can't. It works with what you give it. And while we're on the subject of AI generation in the car community, this is something that my friend AC has brought up a couple of times in certain communities, and you'll see it on social media as well, and obviously community creations too, where creators will use an AI generated photo of their car to use as like their profile picture for the car. And it's okay, but sometimes, AI does kind of overcorrect certain aspects of a car's appearance to where it doesn't look 100% like the car. And I've seen a lot of that with original creations browsing through the servers this year, where, oh, this car looks awesome, and then it's AI, and then you just go through just to see how the actual model looks like, and there's very significant differences between the actual creation and the custom avatar. And we're not talking about like, a different outfit than what it is that the actual car is wearing, the attire and stuff like that. I'm talking like, facial features, body proportions, things of that nature. Which is why I don't and wouldn't use an AI generation of my characters as their profile. Now, obviously, I have used AI generated images of my characters, but that's just for content, the videos and stuff. That's actually a nice idea right there, Ollie. You'll also notice that I always shrink the head size for all of my creations, male and female, because in my opinion, the head is too big for the model. Let me see what I can do with this. Madison's not necessarily a muscular chick, but she does have a, you know, she's got a build. We'll just say she's got a build. Let's take it back for now. Madison's always had short hair. Maybe this is the year I changed that. Maybe. Maybe I give her the 80s style poofiness. Like I said, these are bases. Nothing is set in stone. Yes, yet. They don't have star. Really? do have Superstar. We'll take it. Greetings, Mr. Baller. Welcome. The Piracy. I like the name. Yeah. I'm pretty much just working on the bases of the next batch of CAWS that I'm going to be creating. So right now it's just working on face, body, and appearance. I do want to give her bigger arms though. Maddie's been to the gym. Does she or does she not? You know what? Yep. This is one of those real-time situations where you think of an idea and you're going to elaborate it on it. But just me increasing her musculature like that reminded me of Lean Beef Patty. If you don't know who Lean Beef Patty is, look her up. She's one of like the top fitness influencers on the planet. She's also a certified nerd girl. Like, she's as nerdy as a chick can ever be. And that whole nerd culture thing has obviously been a part of Maddie's character because she's a gamer girl too. So we're working. We're working. The wheels are spinning right now. Yeah, you just missed a couple of minutes earlier. I said anybody who was wanting to make a Lizzie Rain call, that's the hair that you're going to be using. And they also have a move that is similar to the Thunderstruck for a finisher. It doesn't look exactly the same, but it's 80% accurate. Yep. It's sessions like this where ideas come into fruition. Pen. Wrestling definitely needs more punk. I mean, that's not for lack of trying, because you've had wrestlers like Shannon Moore and Ruby Riott. I forgot her name, but they still have her hairstyle in this game. Kind of like it's the one that I used for Red Vendetta. Screw it. Wrestling needs more metalcore. Some rapcore. Industrial though, yeah. I think Tool would be a little too deep for most wrestling fans, however. I'll tell you what wrestling needs less of, though, Penn. It needs less corporate oversight. Looking at you, TKO. We will not speak negatively of Nikita Lyons. She's definitely a passion project. Greetings, FM. Welcome. I like that idea, Baller. The theme definitely works. doing good, FM. Got some wings. Got some CAWS. Yeah, we're all right. Now, talking about Nakia the Lions, if you're on social media, then you've probably seen that clip from this last episode of LFG, is it called, where she had a chat with Booker T, and he kind of broke down what his opinion was of her currently, how she, has the sex appeal cranked up a little bit too much. And there's some accuracy to that, because while I do obviously like the sex appeal, there is a lot of potential that is being, overshadowed by that, because she is a legitimate martial artist. She's studied karate, she knows kickboxing. If you've seen her training videos on her social medias, she's got skill, she's got hands. But that's not what you're paying attention to, because in every other video she's also, dancing and singing and twerking and all the rest of this stuff. So turn that down. What does she call it? Turn down Nikki Multimedia and turn up the big cat a little bit more and see how that works. Work in progress, obviously. We'll see how that plays out a couple of months from now. But yeah, that's as an accurate observation by Booker T. I don't always agree with him on everything, but in that respect, yeah, that was good advice to give. Yeah, I wouldn't say no to tacos either. Well, yeah, I mean, she is making rounds. She's on NXT, she's on LFG, she's on Evolve. Pretty much all of their developmental programming, so to speak. There would be one thing, though, that would help her and all those others like her a whole lot more, which is something that Seth Rollins has talked about plenty of times. That being the fact that WWE has like cut back their live events by like, I don't know what, 75% or something like that. That would be where it is that as a wrestler, you get your reps in, you perfect your craft, you know, on the road in front of live crowds, as opposed to in front of, you know, a camera. Then you can see what works, what doesn't. You can refine things. You can fine tune your product, so to speak, for the televised shows. But WWE doesn't do that as much as it did before. I know NXT does tours here and there to different cities and stuff like that, but WWE used to do that 300 days of the year. Now it's basically Raw, SmackDown, NXT, PLEs. That's it. That's all the time that you have. And if you're not on the card, then you're in catering. At least with the live events, you might not be, you know, on TV every week, but at least you're performing. And they don't even get that anymore. Something like that would definitely help Nikita, help a lot of them, you know, get those reps in. But WWE doesn't run like a professional wrestling company anymore. And I'm not going to go into that rant. We've had that conversation enough times. Ooh. That beat is tough. You know what I've gotten tired of with Roman Reigns? I've gotten tired of the fact that WWE, you know, tries to, even now, overcook his persona. Like you'll see a post of a clip of a promo that he does, and their YouTube channels or their social media channels will be like, Roman Reigns is horror farming. Like, you stop, okay? Just stop with that. That was your first mistake with him so many damn years ago. Like, overhyping this guy like he's the greatest thing in the history of things. Like, yes, as Roman Reigns improved tremendously over when he got into the business. But, you know, he's not on anybody's Mount Rushmore. And he won't be on anybody's Mount Rushmore. At least anybody under the age of 40. So, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm replaying this one. The way the beat dropped in from the intro, that's some old school 90s boom bap shit right there. That's my thing. That's my era. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with Braun Breaker now, because that was who they were originally, you know, grooming to be the next big thing, quote unquote. But now it seems like they've pivoted towards Obafemi and Trick Williams. So they can't be consistent with anything. Not that I have a problem with Trick Williams or Obafemi being main eventers or world champions. But, yeah. They have a lot of people they can work with, and they're not working with them. Yeah. What's the word? What's the term? Sammy has become the thing that he hated. Because at first Sami Zayn was all about the underdog and, you know, the guys who were grinding to get their spot. And now he's the one who is holding the guys who are grinding to get their spot down, which is kind of ironic. I'm going to say this much about that comment there, or Ali, about Roman Reigns. Watch John Cena. Watch for John Cena. The more popular he potentially gets in Hollywood and becomes a big megastar and gets to the point where he, you know, kind of brushes WWE off a little bit when they ask him to make a special appearance and stuff like that, then watch, suddenly they're going to start ramping up the title reigns for someone like Roman or someone else, basically to overwrite John Cena being the guy who broke Ric Flair's record. Because they're petty as fuck like that. That's what they did with freaking Nikki Bella when they had her have a longer title reign with the Divas Championship than AJ Lee did, even though she had fewer matches. It's petty, and that's the type of shit the WWE does. That's dope ass beat right there. I ain't even gonna lie. Well, that group right there, Ali, is the group that actually predated the Bellas era. That was like the in between of the Attitude Era into the Ruthless Aggression era. Like somewhere in between that, like towards the PG era, was, Trish, Lita, Jazz, Molly, Tori, all of them. And then the PG era came in, and then you had the Divas Championship. Then you had Kelly and the Bellas and Candice Michelle and all of them. Pretty much. Agreed. Now, you know what would be a good idea for a focus on a WWE game, a showcase or something like that? That will, I'm completely 100% confident, never happen. Women's wrestling. The history of women's wrestling in the WWE. So you could have a showcase that focuses on the golden era, Wendy Richter, Alundra Blaze, Bull Nakano, those wrestlers from the 80s into the early 90s. Then into the Attitude Era, Trish, Lita, Jazz, Molly Holly, those wrestlers. Into, yes, unfortunately, the PG era, the Divas era. So you would have the Bellas and, Kelly, and you'd also have Paige, AJ, and so on. And then leading into the modern era, the Four Horsewomen. And that's the only reason right there why they couldn't do it, because you only have 3 of the Four Horsewomen. Without Sasha, it's impossible to do something like that. Here's the thing about Triple H, though, Ali. He's not really in charge. Triple H is like glorified middle management, which is the ironic part, because he never actually got control of WWE, because Vince sold his stock to Endeavor to create TKO. So yeah, he's a executive for WWE, but he's not a decision maker. So at any point, TKO could come in and say, we want to do this instead of what it is you had planned for this event. We want to bring in this superstar, or we want to bring in this celebrity or this influencer. And Triple H can't do anything about it because he's not a stockholder. He's just an executive. The Bellas were the catalyst for fans to say, do better, please. Y'all can do so much better than this. Can we? And then the Iron Woman match at TakeOver Brooklyn happened, and the rest is history. Yeah. I'm simplifying the words there, for sure. But again, that lack of Sasha is exactly the reason why a retrospective on women's wrestling can't happen in WWE. Because she is a principal in the most important match in women's wrestling history for WWE. That Iron Woman match against Bayley at TakeOver Brooklyn changed the game. And you can't even have a reenactment of it in video form. They can't even do video packages of that match because they let her go, because they didn't take her as seriously as they should have. Yeah, Triple H is the fall guy, pretty much. But his ass won't leave, so what do you want? He's doing it to himself. Oh no, Sasha, she's done. She will never set foot on a WWE program. That bridge has been burned to the ground, razed, and somebody built a condominium over it. They what was it? I think they were releasing her and Bayley. No. They didn't release her and Bayley. Sasha and Naomi walked out, basically. They weren't fired, but they walked out from the company. They didn't make any appearances or anything like that because they were disputing their contracts and how they were being used on TV. So they basically rode out their contracts not on TV. And then their contracts expired, and Naomi went to TNA, and Sasha went to the Independents, and then eventually AEW. WWE hired Naomi back because she's the wife of one of the Usos, who's the cousins of their top draw. So, you know, you don't want to make them angry. Right now, WWE fans are, you know, taking a lot of copium with regards to who it is that they think are coming back or who it is that they think will sign. Because, like, why? Like, you do realize, did you not pay attention to what happened with the New Day? Why is somebody going to, unless they just simply need the money, sign with WWE? At this point, that's the only reason you're going to WWE. Well, Naomi came back and she had she was doing things. She turned heel. She had this awesome program going on between her and Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. That was really good. Like, some serious drama going on there. And then she got knocked up. And had to step away because she's having a baby. And then, like, 8 months or so to the day, Bianca Belair does the same thing. Yep. Blake Monroe, who's just basically Timu Tiffany Stratton. Ricky Saints, formerly known as Ricky Starks. Royce Keys, formerly known as Powerhouse Hobbs. They do have him on SmackDown, though. He cut some promo last week with Cody. I think they might have a match or something, but we all know Cody's going to win. But yeah. Anybody who realistically signs with WWE after having a significant amount of time in AEW and even thinks that they're going to have a sniff of the top spot is fooling themselves. Then you'll have a WWE fanboy who will be like, I can't wait till this guy signs with WWE. Okay. That's pretty much it, Ali. That's the only reason that they signed him. Yeah. Um, Keys' power slam is, I mean not power slam, spine buster is pretty potent. I like the meme that they have going with Royce Keys in the comments of YouTube videos and social media. They'll say like, Royce Keys is a powerhouse. Basically playing into his, non-WWE game. Now, obviously, WWE can't do this because you can't trademark, common terminology. But I thought to myself, what if they gave or decided they wanted to use the word powerhouse to, be Royce Keys' nickname, like how CM Punk is the voice of the voiceless, or Randy Orton is the Viper or the Legend Killer. So what if Royce Keys becomes the powerhouse, and then WWE trademarks the word powerhouse? So now he can't use the word powerhouse for his non-WWE name. So he can't be Powerhouse Hobbs anymore because WWE trademarked it. That would be so fucked up. But they did change copyright laws over the last 15 years or something like that, where you can't copyright words that are in common language. Like, I remember, in the early 2000s or something like that, the Fine Brothers on YouTube, they were the first reaction channel on YouTube, and they tried to actually trademark the word react, so that they were the only ones who could use the word react in their reaction videos. And government said, no, y'all being stupid right now. I'll answer that question for you there, Ali. Because Phil Brooks is a softie who, despite hyping up the fact that, oh, I'm from Chicago, has probably never actually been in a fight. Or, a situation where there are stakes involved that could mean a negative outcome for him physically. Because those are the only people who play victim as much as he does. Them and women, but you didn't hear that from me. He gets away with it though because he has such a strong connection with the fans. If you didn't have that, they would have been threw him out of the locker room. Because Enzo was pretty much the same way, except, you know, he didn't have that die-hard fan support like CM Punk did. Like, you know, 7 years away from wrestling, people were still chanting his name because of what he stood for. And that's enough to keep him around, even though he's not a team player. I could seriously do like a wrestling podcast or something like that. We call it Wings in Wrestling. I might actually do that. Nobody take that idea. I came up with it first. I got documentation on this stream. So if you do it, I'm suing. Yeah. Well, that goes part and parcel with the whole victim mentality there. You play so much of a victim, you see somebody that you think that you can bully. And you try to get after them like that. Except, you know, they're executive vice presidents of the company. Like that's not very smart. Sure, we would do special guests or like panels, hosts. Gotta have wings though. That's part of the marketing. Gotta have wings. We get some brand sponsorships from some wing sauce companies or restaurants that specialize in wings. I'm seriously contemplating that now. Okay, I've got one wing left, and then I can actually focus on the car creation again. Cuphead. How is hair not compatible with eyelashes? That makes no sense. It's the hair I fell for. Check anyway. Yeah. My current count right now is 143 CAWS triv, so I can't slack. I don't have the time for that. Even though it's not a focus, but I do have to, make sure I'm consistent. And why am I not seeing some of the faces that I uploaded? See if they saved. That's why, because I didn't save it as a face texture. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Also, this is really the first time I'm doing things this way. Normally, I make a call from start to finish, but I'm just wondering if this process is faster. Because I need to be fast. My neck has gotten stiff all of a sudden. Turning my head so much today. She's got to be aggressive. It's the last wing, y'all. Sad face. Now, I am going to make one comment about wings. Now, you're probably not going to be able to really see it, because my camera's like small compared to the rest of the screen. But I want to show you the bone here. That is how a wing is supposed to look when you're done eating it. The meat is gone. The cartilage is gone. Everything but the bone. I will see some people eat wings, specifically the drumsticks, and they'll only bite through like the middle portion of the wing, the part with the meat on it, and leave everything else. Like, my friend, you are doing it wrong. You are supposed to devour every bit of flesh off of that wing. Everything except the bone, pretty much. Like, clean off. That is doing it right. If you're not eating wings like that, you shouldn't be eating wings. Or any form of animal protein. See that? Cartilage come right off. Same thing. Clean that motherfucker off. Thank you for coming in for my TED Talk. And with that, the wings are gone. But those were good. 10 out of 10. This is a pizzeria and restaurant out here in Vegas called Napoli's. They are high quality. Very expensive though, but you get your money's worth. Okay. Excuse me. I don't know. What are we thinking about a new face texture for Natasha? Because this, of course, is the texture that I've used for her ever since I first created her, but it was very, very low resolution. Really kind of blurry. And I have so many damn face textures that I haven't even used that I could use another one. Let's see if we're making a game time decision here. So many choices. Yeah, I know. My problem is that their faces look too similar to each other. I think I kind of like that one. That's one of Oz's unused assets. Yeah, I think we'll go with that one. Excuse me. out with our makeup. mess around with Natasha for a bit. She may be getting a bit of a rework. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I think the finished products are going to look pretty dang good. Now it's just a matter of where do I start? Let's see something here. Oops. Really? Yeah, this shit makes no sense. Greetings there, Tech End Lord. Just brainstorming at this present point. Was working on bases for my next batch of CAWS, and I'm going to be doing some reworks for a couple of them to kind of change things up. Just trying to figure out how I'm going to pull that off now. It may require some new logos for certain elements. Yeah, the color scheme is pretty cool. Let me see if I can match that with the boots. I think I can. Yeah, someone's gonna have to walk me through that process because I'm interested. Particularly in the case of situations like this, where I have to come up with fresh ideas. Yeah, give me an example, like a prompt that you would enter in or something. Oh, I got Plus. I've got ChatGPT Plus. Now, my thing is like, how does that actually help you with coming up coming up with an idea for like in-game stuff? Because you still have to use what it is that's available. give me whatever your workflow is, and we can maybe try to give it a shot in real time. See if I can make some graphical improvements on some of Natasia's logo. Try to fit into this color scheme. Replace the red border of this text logo with a metallic gold. I hate when it does that. It goes blank. It doesn't do the request, and I have to repeat it. See above request. Yeah, I think that'll work. You can even change the actual aspect ratio. That's something new they added. Yeah, I've been kind of just like using it to make graphical enhancements to the stuff that I've already created. Let's save that. Go right to community creations now. Excuse me. Let's see what it does for the tattoo logo. Okay, well, that's nice, but I didn't want it to be all gold. Let's try this. Outline the uploaded logo with a gold border. That is not what I wanted. I'm not that. Upload the original again. It's hit or miss sometimes. Much better. That pretty much came out exactly how I wanted it to. That went well. Yeah, I think I like the new look. It kind of has some similarity to her older sister Ivana's look. With a little Zarya going on there too. Yes, I think we're going to elaborate a little bit more on her. I'll probably focus on that tomorrow. Yeah, I can dig it. going to call it a night here. We'll finish working on Natasha tomorrow, and then see which one of the other ones I want to start working on after that. Probably Haley Jonas, because I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with her. Maybe might be a little different from what I had going on in 2K24, but probably not. Like leaning towards that rare Ricky type of vibe. But we'll see how we put that all together. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, chopping it up, and I will see you guys at some point tomorrow.